Hello, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. Today is March the 1st, 2020. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and I am a clairvoyant and healer. So welcome. Today, I will be sharing with you the day's astrology, numerology, and some other helpful information for your day ahead. So happy March. I find it always exciting to begin a new month. I love the feeling of a fresh beginning. And a great way to start any month and any day is grounding. So we are actually going to do a grounding exercise. It's how I like to start my day. This is important to do each day to continuously practice self-healing and release any additional negativity you may have acquired from others. So it's very simple, I promise. So let's follow along. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Now imagine gently attached to the bottom of this bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the center of the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine your bubble is filled with a dark colored energy. We are going to be draining this energy out of your bubble and down the pipe into the earth. So let's begin. Imagine or intend this energy draining down and out. We release all energy that does not belong to us. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good, our goals, or our true will. We release all old emotions, habits, blocks, relationships, situations, wounds, and memories that we are now ready to let go of. We release these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our body and being. We release. As you see the last of this energy leave your bubble, imagine the drain at the bottom sealing up and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away from you and dissipates into the earth. And we have grounded. Good morning, Sybil. Good morning, Tamara. Welcome, everyone. I'm now going to be using this singing bowl to stimulate and awaken your energy so that we are receptive to the information healing throughout this video. All right. So now it's time for our astrology of the day. So this is not a horoscope. This is a description of the energy that is in the world around all of us at this time, affecting everyone. Good morning, Afrosini. Good morning, Laurel. Oh my goodness. It's 2 a.m. where Afrosini is. My goodness. Good morning, Carolyn. Hello, everyone. So let us begin with the sun. The sun is in Pisces. You're still in Pisces season. And what is being highlighted, emphasized at this time is our intuition, our imagination, and our deeper selves. So the emotions, yes, but the ones that are deep down, these are being pulled up to our conscious awareness. Wherever the sun is, the planets in the same sign are also emphasized, which includes Mercury in retrograde and Neptune, but we will talk about those more in a moment. The moon is in Taurus. So we are feeling a need for security, for comfort, for the familiar, and to build strong foundations for ourselves. The moon in Taurus is also generally a good time for money magic, especially when it is waxing or the moon is growing, which is what it is doing right now. All right, Mars is in Capricorn. So this is giving us the drive to solve our problems, to start addressing the things in our life that need to be, and encouraging us to just let things go and finally shed all these things we've been holding on to. Now, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are also in Capricorn, and these planets are going to assist us in shedding what is no longer serving us throughout the year. Mercury is in Pisces in retrograde, so this is a period of reviewing the various areas of our lives for hopes, expectations, and plans that were never fulfilled, and also a look at our regrets. And all this stuff is being dredged up into conscious awareness, especially with Mercury and the Sun. The Mercury represents our intellect. So we are acutely aware of these old pains, but they're being brought up for the opportunity to release and heal them. So it's an excellent energy to work with at this time. Neptune is also in Pisces, further connecting us very strongly with our subconscious self, our intuition, our emotions. Venus is in Aries. So in our relationships, and especially love life, we are feeling impulsive and passionate. We are also feeling the urge to really, with all the other planets in mind, to come out and say to those near and dear to us all the things we've been holding on to and perhaps not saying for some time. Finally, Uranus in Taurus is urging us to change some of our long-standing habits and making our comfort zone very uncomfortable. All right, so those are the planets, and now we are going to take a look at our aspects. So the moon is in trine with Saturn and Pluto. So here there is the Taurus moon kind of joins Saturn and Pluto in shedding those things, but it's with the understanding that by letting these go, we actually make ourselves more stable. We provide more foundation security, even if it doesn't seem so quite at first. Hello, Penny, welcome. So that's the influence there. Later on today, the moon does move into Gemini, and after it's in Gemini, it becomes squared with Mercury. So I feel as though with that influence, we are, all that stuff that's being brought up to consciousness, it's even more conscious, and we will feel an even greater desire to express it and speak it and to move it along quickly. So that is the astrology for today. Good morning, Victoria. Hello. So now it's time for our numerology of the day. Today is a 1-day, and it is also the first of the month. So if you choose to use the energy this way, it is a great day to set the tone for your month. And the energy of this 1 day, especially in context to March, the month of March, is to really set the tone for yourself. Who are you? Who will you become? This month, there will be a trend towards self-expression and exploring the self and wondering who it is that we are and what's living in us that we want to express or create in the world. So these are the things to focus on today, to really think about how it is we want to evolve through the year and who it is that we really are now, not who we think we are, who other people think we ought to be, but just us as we are in this moment. Because it is from that place that you put yourself in the best position to move forward. Because when you're in a starting place that's based on illusions or expectations, it's harder to build from that space. All right, that is the numerology of the day. Next is leaning forward, is our crystal of the day. Today's crystal is quartz. I felt like it was an appropriate energy for the first day of the month. And of course, quartz is an excellent beginner stone, like calcite. It amplifies, magnifies all energy. It transmutes and clears energy. If you have a quartz of your own, it has a way of changing its nature to suit the needs of the person it is around the most. So that's why wearing one can be very beneficial, is that it suits itself to your energetic needs and assists your own energy body in running itself. It is a great healer and is a great kind of all-purpose stone. So you are going to experience the energy of quartz for yourself, because I'm going to be channeling the energy of this crystal in a mini healing. Yes. Hello, Sophie. I am well. I hope everyone else is well today also. Yes, quartz is one of my favorite crystals, especially in orb form. So I actually have 4 of them here on the desk. So if you would like to participate in this healing, all you need to do is allow yourself to receive the energy. So these are all the orbs I have currently. And of course, the goal is to acquire more. It's my favorite shape and crystal. Yes. The small one here we will work with another time. This is actually quartz with black tourmaline in it. It's just a speck though. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and set those back down. We're just going to work with the one orb today. Some of my other ones already have intentions. I'm going to channel the energy of this crystal toward you now, so you can experience quartz for yourself. I'm channeling this energy to and through your energy. Just take a moment to note how the energy of this crystal feels to you. It's a good way to determine for yourself if this is a crystal with whom you are harmonious. And decide if you need some quartz in your life. All right. This concludes the mini healing with quartz. I've started using crystals in my healing practice more and more, just because I kind of like working with the focal tool. I used to just use energy manipulation, but I do use crystals on occasion. Before we move along to the affirmation of the day, just a quick tip is that crystals in certain shapes, like an orb or rounded wands, are great for massage. So, like for example, along the back, you just kind of roll it with your palm, and it just has a way of kind of like staying in your palm as it rolls. And it's a great way to pull energy directly out of the body. It can be intense for the person experiencing it, though. All right, so let us move into our affirmation. I'm going to say this affirmation to you the first time so that you can hear the words and take them in. Then we will say it together. I give myself permission to be who I really am and to want what I really want. Now let's say it together 3 times. I give myself permission to be who I really am and to want what I really want. I give myself permission to be who I really am and to want what I really want. I give myself permission to be who I really am and to want what I really want. Sit in those words for a moment. Sometimes a lot of us really don't let ourselves do these 2 simple things. We don't give ourselves permission to be ourselves, or to want what we want, or to feel what we feel. We tell ourselves, oh, I shouldn't want that, or I shouldn't feel that. And there are a million other ways that we make ourselves wrong. So today, especially in this divine moment in time, as we head into a new month and into the rest of the year, really give that gift to yourself. And for some of you may find who you think you are and who you are changing as you give yourself that permission, with that freedom, allowing yourself to just be. You may find that the things you want are not what you thought they were, or how you feel is not what you thought it was. And although it can be scary to admit those things in certain circumstances, most of the time it's very liberating. It is necessary, and it is for your highest good. All right, so now it is time for our magic tip of the day. Just going to take a moment to go through my pages. Hello, Universal Empowerment, Ethan Rollins and Terry Mayo. Hello, and welcome. All right, seems like we're good everywhere else. Hello, Roxanne. Magic tip of the day. My tip is that you can use, so when you have an intention for a spell, for magic, for manifestation, just something that you want to create or to influence, use an anchor object for your intention. Here is an example. Jewelry is very convenient because it's on your person and you wear it all the time. So let's say that I wanted to encourage my relationship to grow. So let's say you're using a ring as an anchor. Once a day or a few times a day, whenever you think of it, just like turn the ring on your finger and say your intention to yourself. And in that way, the object you've chosen also becomes part of the spell in a way where it becomes enchanted and imbued with the power of your intention. And when you wear it, it can really act as a powerful talisman to attract that very thing to you. So it is just one method to try, and you can use it for anything such as like, other people really notice me, especially like whenever you enter a room, turning your ring on your finger. And after you've laid that intention in enough, you don't even have to say it. You could just like do the action, just turn it when you enter a room, and instantly put on that glamour, as it's sometimes called, or I am prosperous, or I make such and such a number of money every month, and so on. So it's something that is interesting to experiment with, and that's my tip for today. And now it's time for our card reading of the day. I am going to grab my deck. I've not been so good lately about actually putting my deck on the desk before starting and being with all of you. Roxanne asks, what can we use other than jewelry? You can use literally anything. I gave jewelry as an example because almost everyone wears jewelry, and it stays on your person, so it's not like an object you have to remember to put in your pocket or to carry with you. And it's also inconspicuous. Most of the time there's nothing really all that obvious. It can, and if anyone does see you turn, it just kind of looks like a weird fidgety habit. Not a big deal at all, really. Or you can even just touch it if you want to be even less obvious. You could touch an earring, but things other than jewelry. Brushing your hair, you can turn your hair into an anchor. I would just say be mindful of what intention you're choosing, since it's part of your body. Clothing can be every time you wear a specific shirt or underwear. Obviously, that's limited to some things you don't want to wear every day. Again, that's kind of why I picked that example. You can probably wear your ring every single day, no matter what. Your shoes can be enchanted. Every time you put them on or take a step in them, you can, this is just an example, intention exerts that, I am powerful and I exert influence on those around me, or my feet are carrying me forward to success, or towards a new home, or towards the love of my life. So it's quite flexible. You can use crystals, of course, but again, that's an item to put in your pocket, your wallet, or phone. This is a phone wallet. A pen. So, literally any object. Those are just examples, things I think are more convenient than other objects. You could use a statue in your home, but then the intention would kind of be at home. So every time you look at it, or you can touch or turn the object wherever it's sitting with the intention. So yes, I do recommend jewelry because it's the most convenient option, most likely. Your keys, wallet, phone, things you carry every day, shoes. You have to wear them to leave the house. All right. So today's card reading is a reading meant to give guidance and advice about the day ahead, and this is a reading for all of you collectively. Today's reading comes from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. You may find you resonate with the entirety of the message or just parts of it, and both are fine. So let's see what the cards have to say to us today. All right, there it is. Just putting these in order. So I'm also going to type the card titles on screen. Because this is a oracle deck, I do like to read from the booklet. So I'm going to do that. Mental conflict, sacrifice. If I misspell anything, I apologize. I do also like to offer my own interpretation as well, but I will probably read the descriptions and then kind of bring it all together. So the first card is mental conflict. Just trying to decide where to hold this. There we go. This card deals with the inability to move forward, as self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it, a sense of mental relief. This is followed by sacrifice, which is more about sacrificing the things that are no longer serving us. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. So these two cards, it's suggesting that there are some decisions that need to be made and some things that need to be let go of. And I do find this quite the case. Looking at the people that I know around me and at myself, and that these are the things that do need to happen in order to move forward. Next is memories of love. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or it can even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy forgotten moments, or those innocent childhood memories, encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but to use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. This can be hard to do. Final card is heartache and loss. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Though you may look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. So these two cards, some old memories are coming up for us. For some of us, they may be good or they may be bad. And even if they are good, it may leave a pain and sense of loss in our heart because they are from times gone by or otherwise have been lost to us. And it is just as important to let go of these things as well as anything else, and to allow ourselves to really step forward into the present, which is where our power is. The past can't be changed. So it is better to utilize your energy and your strength on shaping the present and your future. So it seems like there's a lot going on for you guys. I do relate to some of this as well. This concludes the card reading of the day. So if anyone would like to go into what came up for them more deeply, I do offer private readings through my website, lysanderclairvoyant.com. This is a time of change. I mean, usually it is, but it's a time of letting go and growth, although it may kind of touch a sensitive part in our hearts. These are the credits, but it's not the end of the show. There is 2 more segments after this, but I'd like to thank everyone for supporting MMR. On screen are the names of our current patrons on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You allow MMR to continue and to grow. I'd also like to thank everyone who shares the Morning Report across the internet and with those you know in real life. It would not be possible without you. So if you would like to learn more about MMR, the goals we have for growing it, and how to support those efforts, please visit patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. Also on screen are all of our social media tags. We are on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and of course, Patreon. And there's a little bit of variety of content across the board. All right. So thank you very much, everyone, whether you're sharing, watching, or a contributing monthly member. There it is. Okay. So now we're going to cast our psychic shield for the day. Sorry. Also, an important daily practice. This can assist you in not picking up additional negativity from being affected by certain other people in your life. It can help you manage your abilities if you struggle with empathy or attracting spirits. It can also protect you from entities and all sorts of things. It's very simple to do, and we are going to do it together. So I encourage you to participate. and experience the difference for yourself. So let us begin. Imagine or intend drawing a gold equal arm cross in front of you. In the center, see a white rose bloom. Now draw that gold energy up above you and draw another cross and bloom a rose. Carry that energy behind you, draw a cross, bloom a rose. And beneath you, a cross and a rose. Connect these crosses in a vertical ring around you. Now draw that energy to the side. Draw a cross, bloom a rose. Connect to the cross behind you. And to the other side, draw a cross, bloom a rose. Connect the crosses in a horizontal gold ring. Starting at the side here again, connect the crosses in a vertical ring going the other direction. So you should be encased inside of 3 gold rings. Now extend that gold energy to fill in the spaces in between, so you are in a complete gold sphere. And that's it. You have cast a psychic shield. I hope that it serves you well today. Finally, I would like to set an intention for our day. We are the creators of our reality, and this is a simple way to engage that power each day. I encourage you to set an intention for yourself or to accept my intention for you. Today brings us what we need to fully be ourselves and to step forward on a solid path to fulfilling our potential. Today brings us the freedom to be who we are, and today we give ourselves permission to be ourselves, whatever that may mean. Today brings us an opening of our path forward to happiness, peace, prosperity, love, and contentment. Today also brings us a little push so that we actually take those steps forward and embrace that good for ourselves. It is there for us. Today we invite in the flow of abundance to flow into us and out through us to bless those around us as well. Today we let go of what holds us back, what weighs us down, whatever it is that is breaking our hearts. We let this go. We are grateful. Thank you. And so it is. I would like to thank everyone for joining me today and for watching the Morning Metaphysical Report. If you enjoyed watching this, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the page or channel where you are watching this so you can continue seeing this each morning. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Be blessed.